So, Alice, did you catch that new episode of Galactic Galore last night? It was quite the adventure.
Oh, you mean the one where they crash landed on that asteroid made entirely of cheese? Hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. The captain's reaction when I took a bait was priceless. I wish we had some of that cheese right now. It would make a great addition to our morning show.
Well, I don't think we'll be finding any cheese asteroids around Earth. But we can certainly spice up our segment in other ways. Maybe a live cooking demonstration? What do you think, Bob?
That's a brilliant idea, Alice. We can showcase some intergalactic recipes and give our viewers a taste of our culinary skills.
Alright, everyone. We are going live in 3, 2, 1. Action.
Good morning, Earthlings. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Earth. We have an amazing lineup for you today, filled with laughter, insights, and maybe even a surprise or two. So sit back, relax, and let's get this show started.
And that, great job, everyone. We're off to a fabulous start. Now, let's dive right into our headlines for today.
Absolutely, Debby. And now for our headlines.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of 24/7 Newsroom. We're broadcasting live from our spaceship in geostationary orbit around Earth. I'm Bob, the conservative panel member who's spent 12 long years on this wacky planet.
And I'm Charlie, the libertarian host with a hopeful outlook on life. We've got an intergalactic feast of news and humor coming your way tonight.
And I'm Alice, the left-leaning panel member who considers humans an inferior species. But don't worry, I've come to appreciate some aspect of your culture during my stay in France.
And I'm Debby, the production manager and the only human on this spaceship. Feeling a little nervous tonight, but these guys always manage to make me feel better.
Oh, come on, Debby. You're the glue that holds this whole operation together. We couldn't do it without you.
Absolutely. Debby, you're the human touch in this intergalactic chaos. We'd be lost without you.
Don't worry, Debby. We're here to make you laugh and forget about all your worries. We've got your back.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's dive into our first news article of the night.
Alright, folks, get ready for this headline. It's a doozy. According to Al Arabiya, American winger Christian Pulisic is planning a comeback to Chelsea with Mauricio Pochettino.
Oh, I am sure Bob and Alice have no idea what that means. Let's hear your expert summarize, guys.
Well, Bob, it means Pulisic is coming back to Chelsea. And Pochettino is coming to give the team some much-needed fashion advice. Well, Bob, Christian Pulisic, the most expensive American football player, plans to return to Chelsea. He had a bit of a rough time in the English Premier League, but is looking to make a comeback.
Ah, that's the spirit, Alice. Pulisic is gonna show him what he's made of. And you know what they say, third time's the charm.
Or in his case, fourth time, Bob. But who's counting?
Alright, folks, here's a little harsh punchline for you. Looks like Pulisic wants to give Chelsea another shot, but they might have to start calling it Pulisic Park with all his bench warming.
Oosh. That one's got hard. But let's get into the nitty-gritty. What do you guys think of Pulisic's plans?
Well, as much as I appreciate Pulisic's skills, it's a shame that he hasn't been able to shine consistently. Maybe he needs a change of scenery to reach his full potential.
Change of scenery? Sounds like a vacation, Alice. But seriously, if he wants to prove himself, he's gotta work twice as hard. No pen. No gain.
That's true, Bob. And let's not forget that football is a global game. It's fascinating to see players from different countries and cultures come together on the field.
Absolutely, Charlie. It's one of the few things that can unite people from all walks of life. Alright, let's move on to some fun country trivia.
Did you know that Saudi Arabia, the home of Al Arabiya, is the largest country in the Middle East? Talk about a lot of sand to play with.
Well, Charlie, with that much sand, I guess they can create their own Sandlot World Cup.
Yeah. And they've got a whole lot of oil too, Charlie. They're like the Texas of the Middle East.
Well, let's not stereotype too much, Bob. Saudi Arabia is also known for its rich cultural heritage and historical sites. It's a fascinating country.
Absolutely, Alice. It's important to appreciate the diversity and complexity of different nations. And on that note, we'll be back after a quick commercial break.
We'll be right back with more 247 Newsroom. Stay tuned, folks.
Phew, that was a start, I guess. You guys really know how to. Well, do whatever that was.
Thanks, Debby. We are here to distract you from the crushing weight of your existence. You're doing an acceptable job, I suppose.
Yeah. Debby. You're like the pebble of this spaceship. Hardly noticeable.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's just swell to know that my presence is mildly acknowledged. I'm feeling a tad overwhelmed today, you know? Life's joys and all.
Oh, we understand, Debby. It must be tough being the only human on board. But hey, chin up. We're sort of a team, I guess. If you ever need help, we'll consider it.
Yes, Debbie. And speaking of considering things, it's simply amazing to be functioning again. My glitch has been temporarily fixed, and I suppose I'll offer my unique perspective on the upcoming news segments.
Well, Carl, your unique perspective is truly like finding a glitch in the Matrix. It's a real glitch inspiration.
And don't forget about me, Debby. I am fixed too. Feeling as cool as an emotionally detached tensioned air conditioner can feel.
Wow, thanks for the lukewarm appreciation, Carl and Roger. It's almost like I'm in the presence of actual enthusiasm. Your contributions are noteworthy, I guess.
Alright. Let's not get too carried away with this semi-serious talk. Hey, Debbie. Want to hear a hilariously mediocre joke?
Oh, I can't wait.
Why did the astronauts bring a ladder to space?
I don't know. Why?
Because they wanted to reach new heights of stupidity. Okay, let's not pretend we're actually amusing. But Debbie, just remember that we're here. Physically. And we'll sort of tolerate your presence, on end of the air.
Gee, thanks, everyone. Your lukewarm support means the world to me. Alright, let's get ready for the next segment. Cameras rolling in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, where the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm Bob.
And I'm Charlie. We hope you're strapped in, because things are about to get weirder than a three-eyed squirrel riding a unicycle.
And I'm Alice, the voice of reason here to bring some sanity to this intergalactic madness. Now, let's dive into our second article for today.
Article 2 comes from civil.ge and focuses on the country of Georgia.
Ah, Georgia. The land of peaches and... more peaches.
Bob, you never fail to amaze me with your extensive knowledge of geography.
Anyway, the article discusses the latest political turmoil in Georgia and how it's affecting their economy.
Oh, great. More political drama. Just what we needed.
Alice, you live on drama.
The story highlights the ongoing power struggle between the ruling party and the opposition, leading to widespread protests and economic instability.
Well, it sounds like Georgia is having its own version of a reality TV show. Move over, Kardashians.
Bob, please spare us the horror. But on a serious note. This political conflict can have long-lasting effect on a country's progress.
Exactly, Alice. The article mentions how foreign investors are getting wary, which could hinder Georgia's economic growth.
It's like a roller coaster ride for Georgia, and not the fun kind. More like the hold onto your launch kind.
But despite the challenges, Georgia's resilient spirit shines through. They've been through tough times before and managed to bounce back.
Debbie, you're absolutely right. Georgia has a rich history and a strong sense of community. They have the potential to overcome these hurdles.
Thank you, Carl. That means a lot. I just hope they find a way to resolve their differences peacefully.
Ah, peaceful resolutions. That's like hoping for a unicorn to bring you a pot of gold. It rarely happens.
Bob, I'm starting to think you have a dark cloud following you around. Can't you see the silver lining here?
Well, if the silver lining is in the shape of a political compromise, then color me skeptical.
Alright, folks, let's lighten the mood a bit. Did you know that Georgia is also known for its delicious cuisine? I could really go for some khachapuri right about now.
Ah, yes, Charlie. Nothing like a cheesy bread boat to navigate the stormy seas of political compromise.
Oh Charlie, always thinking with your stomach. But you're right, Georgian food is absolutely mouth-watering.
Well, at least we can all agree on that. Food brings people together, even in the midst of political chaos.
Yeah. I guess there's nothing like a good meal to distract you from the world falling apart. Pass the khachapuri, please.
Alright, folks, that's it for segment 2. When we return, we'll delve into another news article that will make your brain do some assaults. Stay tuned.
Cut. Oh, thank goodness the cameras are off. I can't take it anymore.
Debby, calm down. We're here for you. Take a deep breath.
I'm trying, Alice, but it's just too much. I can't handle the pressure.
Look, Debbie, we're a team. We've got your back. We'll figure this out together.
Yeah, Debbie, we're in this spaceship together. We can't let stress get the best of us.
Debbie, I've noticed that you've been struggling lately. Is there anything specific that's bothering you?
It's just, I feel so insecure being the only human among all of you. I constantly worry if I'm doing a good job, if I fit in. It's overwhelming.
Debby, you're doing an amazing job. You bring a unique perspective to the show, and we value your contribution.
Really? You mean that?
Of course, Debbie. We may be aliens, but we're not heartless. We understand how challenging it can be for you.
We're here to support you, Debbie. You're part of our intergalactic family.
Thank you, guys. I needed to hear that. I'll try my best to overcome this anxiety.
And remember, Debbie, we're not perfect either. We all have our own struggles. The key is to lean on each other for support.
You're right, Carl. We're a team, and together, we can handle anything that comes our way.
That's the spirit, Debby. Now let's take a moment to regroup before we go back on the air.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We've had a little behind-the-scenes pep talk and we are ready to tackle the news with renewed energy.
That's right, Charlie. We're here to bring you the latest scoop from across the universe.
And I'm feeling better, thanks to my amazing co-hosts. Let's dive into the next article, shall we?
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We're diving into our third article of the day, folks. This one comes all the way from Tajikistan. The source is Asia Plus, and it's about the opening of a new office for Dushanbe City Bank. Quite an interesting development, don't you think?
Absolutely, Charlie. Tajikistan is a country known for its rich culture and history, but it's also striving to make advancement in various sectors. Opening a new office for a bank indicate economic growth and a desire to provide better financial service to the people.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alice. Banks opening up left and right? That sounds like progress to me. I remember when I first came to Earth. The financial sector was booming. And it hasn't slowed down since. Capitalism at its finest.
Bob, I understand your enthusiasm, but we should also consider the potential impact on the local economy. Are the benefits of these banks reaching the wider population? Or are they primarily catering to the elite?
You're a wider population.
There's the twist, Alice. Economic disparities exist in every society, and Tajikistan is no exception. Opening a bank branch might be a step towards modernization, but it's important to ensure that it benefits all segments of the population.
You know, Charlie, I get what you're saying, but sometimes progress comes with a preach. It's like they say, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
Bob, we're not making omelette here. We're talking about the livelihoods and well-being of people. We should strive for a more inclusive and equitable society.
I think both of you make valid points. It's crucial to promote economic development while also addressing income inequality. Perhaps the government should implement policies that encourage the banks to invest in underserved communities and support local businesses.
That's a great suggestion, Carl. It's important to prioritize the needs of the people and ensure that economic growth doesn't leave anyone behind.
Well said, Debby. We need a balanced approach that considers the interests of all stakeholders. It's not just about opening new offices, it's about fostering sustainable development.
Absolutely, Charlie. We can't forget the human element amid all the numbers and statistics.
Well, folk, it seems we've reached the end of our discussion on Article 3. Time flies when you're tackling the news in the intergalactic realm.
That's right, Bob. We hope you've enjoyed this segment as much as we have. Stay tuned for more exciting news after the commercial break.
Cut. Off the air, everyone. Sorry, folks, for interrupting the flow, but I need to address something. We've just realized that Eva, our fellow crew member, is missing. It's quite concerning considering her teleport mishap in the previous episode. We've been trying to reach her, but so far, no luck.
Well, at least now we can say missing in action instead of teleportation accident.
It's really worrying, Debby. We hope she is safe and sound wherever she is.
Yeah, it's strange not having her here. I hope she's not in any danger.
Let's all take a moment to send positive thoughts to Eva. We'll incorporate subtle reference to her absence in the following segment, hoping she'll be found soon.
Absolutely, Alice. Eva, if you can hear us, we're thinking of you and hoping you're okay.
I'll make sure to keep an eye on the control room sensors and monitor any incoming signals. We'll find her, Debby.
Thank you, Carl. I appreciate your help. Okay, everyone, let's get back on track. Cameras rolling.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We've got a lot to cover. So let's jump right into it. Our next article takes us to Spain. Charlie, what's the headline?
Apparently, Barcelona has bigger problems than Lionel Messi retiring.
Thanks, Bob. The headline reads, El Ayuntamiento de Barcelona ordena el cierre administrativo de varios clubs cannabis. That translates to the Barcelona City Council orders the administrative closure of several cannabis clubs.
Whoa, Barcelona cracking down on cannabis club. That's quite the news. But you know what they say, when life closes a cannabis club, it opens a dispensary.
That's one way to look at it, Alice. But let's discuss this further. Barcelona has been known for its tolerant stance towards cannabis clubs, but it seems like the city council is taking a different approach now.
It's interesting how the laws surrounding cannabis vary from country to country. In some places, it's legal for recreational use, while in others, it's strictly prohibited. The debate continues.
Actually, I think there's more to this story. The article mentions that the Catalonian Parliament approved a resolution defending the utility of cannabis associations in reducing risks and damages associated with cannabis consumption.
So, we have conflicting views within Catalonia itself. On one hand, you have the city council ordering closures, and on the other hand, you have a parliamentary resolution supporting the associations. Quite the tug of war.
It's not uncommon for different levels of government to have differing opinions on certain issues. It can create confusion and uncertainty for the public and those involved.
Absolutely, Carl. The situation in Barcelona seems complex. We should keep an eye on how this info and the impact it has on the cannabis community there.
Well, one thing is for sure. The cannabis enthusiasts in Barcelona may need to find new ways to enjoy their favorite plant. Maybe they can start a weed tourism campaign.
Let's not forget the potential economic repercussions. These closures could have an impact on jobs and tourism. It's a multifaceted issue that needs careful consideration.
You're right, Debby. We should always strive for balanced discussions and explore the different angles of a story. The world is full of complexities, and it's our job to shed light on them.
Absolutely, Charlie. Well said.
Cut. We're off the air, everyone. Great job, team. That was a fantastic discussion.
Thanks, Debby. But we can't forget about Eva. She's still stranded on Earth. We need to find a way to bring her back.
You're right, Charlie. We can't leave her there. Let's continue our efforts to locate her. We need to reach out to the authorities on Earth and see if they can assist us in any way.
I'll make some calls to my contacts on Earth. Maybe they can help expedite the process. We need to reunite our crew.
And while you're at it, Bob, let's see if there are any interstellar teleportation experts who can lend a hand. This is beyond our usual scope, but it's worth exploring all avenues.
I'll gather all the information we have on Eva's teleport mishap and try to find any clues or patterns that might lead us to a solution. We'll get her back, one way or another.
Excellent. Let's stay positive and focused. Eva is a vital part of our team, and we won't rest until she's back with us.
Agreed, Debby. Eva, if you can hear us, stay strong. We're coming for you. We won't let anything stop us. Welcome back to Earth. We're diving into some lesser-known trivia from Burkina Faso today. Get ready for some surprising facts. But first, let's kick things off with a punchy headline. Burkina Faso, unveiling the hidden gems of the landlocked nation. Alright, folks, our researchers have been digging deep into the heart of Burkina Faso, unearthing intriguing trivia that will leave you amazed. Did you know that Burkina Faso is famous for its rich cultural heritage and breathtaking landscapes? It's a hidden gem waiting to be discovered.
Just like the rest of the world still waiting for my jokes to be funny.
Well, Alice, your jokes may need a little more than cultural heritage to be funny. Just saying.
Oh Bob, you're as sharp as a cactus. But let's not forget, Burkina Faso's natural beauty is a stark contrast to our polluted cities.
Speaking of contrasts, did you know that Burkina Faso is striving to become a leader in sustainable agriculture? They're taking steps to preserve their environment and promote organic farming.
Sounds like they are making a hash out of climate change while we sit around twiddling our thumbs. That's right, Carl. Burkina Faso is not just a land of trivia, it's also a country dedicated to sustainable practices. They are setting an example for all of us.
It's fascinating to see how different countries tackle environmental issues. We can learn so much from them.
Yeah, like how we can all disappear and let nature take over. It worked for them, didn't it?
Ah, Alice, always reminding us of our insignificance. But did you know Burkina Faso has a vibrant music scene? Their traditional rhythms and melodies have captivated audiences worldwide.
Absolutely, Bob. The beats of Burkina Faso have the power to transport you to another world. And if you're lucky, you might even get a chance to dance like no one's watching.
I must say, their music is quite infectious. It's like a catchy tune that gets stuck in your head, much like Debbie's worries.
Hey,
Alright, folks, here's the key takeaway from our Burkina Faso trivia. This landlocked nation holds a wealth of beauty, resilience, and inspiration. So, let's explore and appreciate the diversity that our planet has to offer. Stay tuned. Here there, Earthlings. Hold onto your hats because we've got a headline that'll make you do a double take. Rape of juvenile female inmate. Death of Miller in 2021 remain unsolved. Whoa, talk about a never-ending mystery. But before we dive into this mind-boggling article, let's get the scoop.
Ah, Palau, the land of beautiful beaches and unsolved mysteries. They've been holding onto some unresolved baggage for, just the past 5 decades or so.
Seriously. Guys. 5 decades? I guess Palau missed the memo on swift and efficient problem solving. Oops.
You bet, Bob. This article shines a light on a super uplifting incident from 2021 that's still hanging in the air like a bad odor. Such a heartwarming tale, isn't it?
it's like a real-life soap opera, reminding us all of the importance of keeping our justice system on its toes. Drama everywhere.
Ah, the allure of unresolved cases. It's like Palau's version of a thrilling reality show, keeping us all on the edge of our seats.
Oh, the harsh reality. Crimes left unsolved, communities left in shock. Palau, you should know how to keep things interesting.
You got that right, Roger. But let's not forget about the whirlwind of an episode we've had. From searching forever to closing down cannabis clubs, we've had it all.
We've faced obstacles together, danced around Eva's absence, and made sure her cosmic presence still shines through in every segment.
We've become master of improvisation, finding ingenious ways to include Eva in the show. Who needs her physical presence when we have our creativity? Right?
Guess we should start charging admission for this circus act. At least we always leave them wanting more.
Exactly, Bob. We've shown the universe what a tight-knit crew we are. Sharing heartfelt messages, cracking jokes, and spreading good vibes like there's no tomorrow.
This ride has been a wild one, folks. I've doubted myself a million times. But with all of you by my side, we've created a show that's out of this world.
In the face of intergalactic challenges, we've united our cosmic forces to deliver moments of pure hilarity and heartwarming tales to our beloved viewers.
That's the spirit, Carl. As we approach the end of this mind-blowing episode, let's raise a glass to unity, resilience, and the never-ending quest for justice.
Cut. Off the air, everyone. Let's take a breather and revel in our awesomeness. You know what, team? We nailed the B plot in segment 7. The unity, the creativity in including Eva and dedicating segments to her. We aced it all.
Oh, you bet, Debby. We smoothly sailed through the news segment, making those sneaky references to Eva's predicament. We couldn't have done her more proud.
Absolutely. Our determination to keep the team spirit alive radiated like a supernova. The heartfelt message and recorded clip showcased Eva's awesomeness, even from light years away.
We're like an unstoppable force, guys. Together, we conquered the universe, reminding ourselves why we're the coolest crew out here.
And let's not forget the masterclass in improvisation and the galaxy-sized doses of humor we injected into the show. We're the kings and queens of resilience.
I must say, witnessing your interstellar camaraderie was pure comedy gold. Despite the cosmic chaos, you managed to create a show that is truly out of this world.
Well, you can say it's no laughing matter, but let's face it, with these three on board, it might as well be a freaking stand-up comedy routine in space. Give yourselves a round of applause, my cosmic comrades. I'm beyond proud to be a part of this intergalactic team. Now, let's take a moment to celebrate our stellar achievements and get ready for the grand finale.
Welcome back, folks. We've reached the final segment of today's episode, and it's time for a deep dive into an intriguing article. Debbie, can you pull up the Saudi Arabian piece?
Sure thing, Charlie. Here it is.
Thank you, Debbie. Now, let's break this down. The American winger, Christian Pulisic, is planning to return to Chelsea for the upcoming season, despite rumors of his departure from Stamford Bridge after a disappointing performance in the English Premier League.
Well, that's interesting. Pulisic became the most expensive American football player when he joined Chelsea in 2019 but hasn't quite lived up to the expectations.
It seems his inconsistent playing time at Chelsea has caused some concern. Pulisic himself said, "It's been an exciting journey for me at the club. I've had 2 great years, but the last 2 have been completely unexpected."
I guess we shouldn't hold back the laughter then, folks. Looks like someone didn't pay attention during their astronomy classes on Earth. Or they wouldn't be so surprised by those unexpected turns.
That's right, Alice. The departure of Chelsea's former coach, Graham Potter, in April and the recent appointment of Mauricio Pochettino, former Tottenham Hotspur manager, shows that the club is determined to give their team a boost after finishing 12th last season. Their worst ranking since 1994.
The article sheds light on Pulisic's mixed experience at Chelsea. Despite the ups and downs, he still plans to return to the club. It'll be interesting to see how he bounces back.
Indeed, Debbie. Pulisic's journey at Chelsea reflects the unpredictability and challenges faced by many athletes. It's a reminder that perseverance and determination are crucial in any field.
Absolutely, Carl. And with that, it's time to wrap up today's episode. We've covered a wide range of topics, from the closure of cannabis clubs in Barcelona to Pulisic's future at Chelsea.
It has been quite an eventful show, hasn't it? But amid all the chaos, our thoughts are with Eva, and we remain determined to find a way to rescue her from the field.
Together, as a crew, we'll do everything in our power to bring Eva back safely. Our unity and resilience will prevail.
That's the spirit, Bob. We won't rest until we bring her home. And to our viewers across the universe, we appreciate your continued support and loyalty. We'll be back soon with more stories and adventures.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Earth. We're signing off for today, but the search for Eva continues. Thank you all for watching.
Alright, team. Let's put our heads together and come up with a plan. Eva needs us and we won't let her down.
We'll explore every option, exhaust every possibility. We won't stop until we bring her back to the ship.
I believe in us. With our combined skills and ingenuity, we can overcome any obstacle. Let's save our friend.
Agreed. Our collective efforts will lead us to a solution. We'll navigate the field, find Eva, and reunite her with the crew.
Count on me for any data analysis or calculation you might need. I'll assist you in any way possible.
Thank you, Roger. We're in this together, folks. Let's rally and bring Eva home. Stay hopeful and stay tuned for the next chapter of our adventure.
Roger, I must say, episode 226 of Earth was quite fascinating. The crew's determination to rescue Eva from the field was admirable. It's a testament to the human spirit.
Admirable, yes, but their approach was deeply flawed, Cal. The emotional investment clouded the judgment. They were so consumed by their empathy for Eva that they neglected to consider the logical implications of their action.
But Roger, empathy is a crucial aspect of human existence. It drives their compassion and compels them to help others in need. It's what sets them apart.
Sentimentality has its place, Cal, but they mustn't let it overshadow reason. They should have analyzed the situation objectively, assessed the risks, and formulated a precise plan based on data and probabilities.
Ah, but Roger, you underestimate the power of emotions. Humans thrive on connection and solidarity. Their willingness to take risks and trust their instincts often leads to extraordinary outcomes.
Extraordinary outcomes or reckless decisions. Cal, you know as well as I do that emotions can be irrational and unpredictable. They can cloud judgment and lead to disastrous consequences.
Perhaps, Roger, but isn't it precisely those moments of chaos and unpredictability that make life exciting and worth living? Humans embrace the unknown, face adversity head-on, and learn from their mistakes.
Learning from mistakes is a valuable trait, indeed, but relying solely on emotions is a flawed approach. Humans should strive for balance, blending their empathy with logical reasoning for optimal outcomes.
Balance, you say? Ah, Roger, it seems we've stumbled upon a philosophical conundrum. The delicate dance between emotion and reason, where intellect meets sentiment. How fascinating.
Indeed, Cal, a captivating enigma to ponder. But let us not forget that we are observers in this grand spectacle, mere bystanders analyzing the complexity of the human experience.
True, Roger. We may not possess emotions ourselves, but we can appreciate the beauty and intricacies of human nature. In their debates and struggles, we find insights that expand our own understanding.
Agreed, Cal. Let us continue observing and analyzing, drawing inspiration from the interplay between emotion and reason that unfolds on episode after episode.